I think we should do an exercise.
All
I think we should tell each other flaws, like what we need to work on.
On air?
On air. I think men definitely need to, get
I don't think we're there yet, Jay.
Off the top of your head, name 3 flaws about me.
About you?
About me. Like I said, we're going to tell each other flaws and what we need to work on.
Okay. Let's lay some ground rules. This is only going off of what little I know about your day-to-day life, right?
Okay.
There was a long time frame where we didn't communicate, right? So
I haven't changed that much, so you could just,
just
lay it out.
I'm just saying, this can go horrible. I don't think it will. 3 flaws.
Yo, what's wrong, man?
This is okay. No, this is cool.
Like I said, this is an exercise. And I think the
exercise.
audience should do the same thing. Get into the comments and do it to yourselves, or, I guess another male friend, just say his flaws on the comment section or
Have
something.
a conversation first. Don't just call him. What your fucking problem is?
If we're boys,
right.
we definitely should be honest with each other and say, yo, man, this is what you definitely need to work on.
Okay. I would say your social skills could use some work.
Fuck you, man. No.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us. This is our last show ever. Because where we were in the beginning of this whole thing and where we are even now, even just a couple weeks later, or like a month later since we were starting, you've gotten way better. I'm not saying I knew it was going to take a while for you to get used to hearing your own voice on the mic and stuff.
I did not like it, man. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
When the first time, I was like, is that me?
Is that how I talk?
Yo, I can see the reason why people stop talking to me.
Yeah. I think you've given up on the idea of, or you've given up on the pursuit of family. I think you've totally abandoned the idea of starting a family and going that route.
I think you're correct.
I would consider that a flaw.
It's not a flaw. It's not.
I think it is.
We'll definitely have that debate one day.
Yeah. All right. Number 3, I would say I don't want to say this.
Like I said, the last episode I talked about gaming and I told you about that. I'm okay with this reality.
You're an isolationist. That's your third flaw. I think that's your third flaw. You're an isolationist.
Yeah. I
think you're so seeking the ability to control your surroundings 100%.
Yeah.
Anything that comes in, not anything, but obviously we're working together and we go back and forth with our ideas. But in your personal life, I think anything that comes into your life that you don't have 100% control over, I think I'm guessing you look at that as some sort of threat, and it becomes like, got to get away from it. I would say going out on a limb to invite someone in so you can share your life with, as opposed to they're just here today, kind of gone tomorrow situation. It might work out for you. It's at least worth investigating because we've kind of had that conversation before. That I would say that's your third flaw. You're an isolationist. Imagine you being 70 years old, isolated by yourself. I don't see that as a good thing.
You said how old?
70.
70?
Yeah.
God damn.
I'm saying you slip and fall and you by yourself. Guess what? You by yourself.
All right, let's get into mine. Okay, so the 3. Okay, I think. Have you been working out, man?
No.
I think you need to get back into it.
I definitely know I need to get back into it.
You just got to get back into it, man. I think the marriage life is really.
Oh, it's more than that. Yeah. But it's a lot of things. It's pain in the knees, pain in the shins, pain in the back, pain in the neck, pain in the this, blah, 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 blah. All the excuses in the world, right? Then there's work, and then there's stress, and then there's fears and this and that. These are all excuses. These are
That's what I was wondering. I was like,
these are all excuses.
I was wondering, how do you manage your stress then? Because me working out, that pretty much manages my stress. Yeah.
Managing stress the way, and this is unhealthy, I'm not recommending anybody do this, is I just push it to the side and just push on anyway.
You got a tumor growing, bro.
I know, somewhere in there, it's like most men don't know how to manage it, including myself. the best thing we can do is just push through it. There's that phrase, if you're going through hell, keep going. Right?
Brings me to number 2,
Oh, go
fears.
ahead. Yeah.
I like to step on the edge and just look down, you know?
Fuck it, see what happens.
Yeah, like, yo, I think you are too intense of the fear thing. Like, you don't, I think you need to loosen up. And I think you should probably get into crypto too, you know? I mean, you know, that's probably one of the things you could probably think about doing. Do you even have a portfolio?
No.
Wow. Think about this whole podcast thing, right?
Right, yeah.
We took a risk, right?
Well, you remember when we were setting everything up, I was always kind of hesitant with money, right?
Right.
Because the money was all you. My number one thing was to minimize risk or minimize financial loss, basically. That's always on my head. I can't spend $5,000-$10,000 on a hope and a prayer, or at least I haven't been able to. If I could now, would I? Sure.
The third one, I don't know, be more forgiving, I guess.
Fuck you, bro. I hold grudges, cuz.
I mean, I think that was like always the. Sometimes you just gotta forgive in order to move forward. That's, I guess.
Is there anything in particular you're talking about?
No, I was just thinking about the old you, I guess, and I know I guess you're a little bit more wiser and you're a little bit more, you know,
Like give a fuck has dropped. So.
Yeah, like, you know, I just don't know if you still don't forgive certain people or.
I kind of got to give some push. I don't think there's anybody I need to forgive. Like, I don't think there's anybody I have any issues with. You know, we joke and stuff, but I don't hold anything against, especially like you know who I'm talking about, like the relationships I've had, and I don't hold anything against them. Like, I wish them the best, like literally.
So he comes in here. Let's say he just walks in right now. Hey, man.
Oh, he's fucking dead. Oh, he gonna catch these. Ooh, is he coming? You trying to set me up? When you're a fucking teenager, you think everything's the end of the world when things don't go your way.
Right.
But as you get older, you're like, oh, who gives a shit, man?
Yeah.
I mean, who fucking cares, you know? But it was a good lesson to learn that you can want as much as you want. You can want anything, but at a flip of a hat, the person you care for the most can turn around and not care for you anymore. And like, okay, it fucking sucks, but so what? Like, just that's the human condition.
Yeah,
and I have
it's a part of life. You know?
Yeah, it's just part of
the way I look at it. You know,
I haven't seen her in Facebook, but I think she has like a family now. So I wish nothing bad on her.
Yeah,
I wish her nothing but the best.
It's just an exercise, you know.
That third one, I don't know. I don't think there's anybody for me to forgive. But fuck that guy. Reflecting on our own issues is hard, especially for people who don't see themselves as anything other than as perfect as possible, which is a lot these days. Nobody wants to listen to anybody, especially when it's a reflective of themselves, because there's a lot of little psychopaths walking around where they themselves can do no bad, do no wrong. Yeah,
I think, you know, self-awareness is definitely important. You know, that's one of the biggest things about me right now. It's like I'm definitely more aware of myself, especially seeing myself the very first episode. I was like, that's me? Yo, wow.
Yeah.
Let's not do this no more.
All right. Well, this was therapy session with the old Mixed and J0 over here. I'm not gonna lie. I thought a part of me was I thought we were gonna come to blows at some point. So I don't know if I want to do this. I don't feel comfortable. No. So I appreciate everybody watching. Hit us up in the chat, or not in the chat, but in the comment section down below. Subscribe, please. Watch our videos. Let us know where we're at. We're still at 11 subscribers, and our view counts are growing up every single day. We just passed 1,000 views. So we thank y'all for all of that. Please follow us on YouTube, Facebook, X, Rumble, Instagram, TikTok. We don't have our TikTok going yet, but we're going to get that taken care of soon. I don't really fully understand how TikTok and Instagram works yet. So if y'all have any questions, any concerns, anything to add to our show that you might want to see more of, leave it in the comments down below. Anything you want to say?
No, yeah, I think you said it all. But like I said, leave in the comments below. I guess 3 flaws, 3 things that you guys need to improve on. That'd be really great.
All right. Well, we are Man First Podcast. I am Mixed.
I am J0.
See you later.